12 kadi of year. Now, we know about the 12 vowels of Hindi. A, I, E, U, E, I, O, Au, and Ha. And we have learnt about the consonants too. We know that we get different sounds of Hindi when we add half consonant to vowels. And that is what we've been doing till now. We've been adding half consonants to vowels to get different sounds. And in this video, we will add this half consonant or root consonant to all these vowels and see what sounds we get. Alright, so let us start with the first sound or letter, if you want to call it as ya. 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 And you get this sound ya when you add y to a. Y plus a equal to ya. Y plus a equal to ya. And ya is pronounced like yo in young. 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 And like ya in papaya. 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 Okay. Let us see how to write ya. Okay. Yeah. The next sound is ya. 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 And you get this sound ya when you add y to a. Y plus a equal to ya. Y plus a equal to ya. Ya. And you pronounce this ya like ya in yard. 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 Okay. And ya is written like this. Okay. The next sound is ye. 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 And you get this sound ye when you add y to e. Y plus e equal to ye. Y plus e equal to ye. Ye. And you pronounce this e like yi in lying. 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 Okay. Let us see how to write e. Okay. Yes. The next sound is e. 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 It almost sounds similar to this vowel. Okay. This is e. This is e. E. And you get this sound e when you add y to e. Y plus e equal to e. E. And e is pronounced like yee in employee. 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 Okay. And e is written like this. Okay. Yes. The next sound is u. 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 And you get this sound u when you add y to u. Y plus u equal to u. Y plus u equal to u. U. And you pronounce u like you in youth. 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 Okay. And u is written like this. Okay. The next sound is U. U, U, and you get this sound U when you add Y to U. Y plus U equal to U. Y plus U equal to U. U, and U is pronounced like U in urea. Urea, urea, and like U in universe. Universe, universe. Okay, and U is written like this. All right. The next sound is A. A. A, and you get this sound A when you add Y to A. Y plus A equal to A. Y plus A equal to A. A, and A is pronounced like YE in N. 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 Okay, and A is written like this. Okay, the next sound is Y. Y. Y, and you get this sound Y when you add Y to I. Y plus I equal to Y. Y plus I equal to Y. Y. Y, and Y is pronounced like YI in yikes. 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 Okay, and Y is written like this. Okay, the next sound is Yo. Yo. Yo, and you get this sound Yo when you add Y to O. Y plus O equal to Yo. Y plus O equal to Yo. Yo, and Yo is pronounced like YO in yoke. 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 Okay, and Yo is written like this. Okay, the next sound is Yow. Yow. Yow, and you get this sound Yow when you add Y to Ow. Y plus Ow equal to Yow. Y plus Ow equal to Yow. Yow. Yow, and Yow is pronounced like YOW in Yowl. 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 Okay, and Yow is written like this. Okay, once again. Yes, the next sound is Yum. Yum. Yum, and you get this sound Yum when you add Y to Y plus equal to Yum. Y plus equal to Yum. Yum, and Yum is pronounced like YUM in yummy. 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 Okay, and Yum is written like this. Okay, the last sound is Yah. Yah. Yah, and you get this sound Yah when you add Y to Aha. Y plus Aha equal to Yah. Y plus Aha equal to Yah. Yah, and Yah is written like this. Okay. Alright. So those are the sounds of y. To recap, it is y plus a equal to y plus a equal to ya, y plus e equal to e, y plus e equal to e, y plus u equal to u, y plus u equal to u, y plus a equal to a, y plus I equal to y, y plus o equal to yo, y plus au equal to yo, y plus equal to y plus aha equal to yaha. Alright, so of r. Now, we know about the 12 vowels of Hindi. A, e, u, e, I, o, au, and aha. And we know about the 36 consonants too, right? We know that we get different sounds of Hindi when we add half consonant to a vowel or half consonant to vowels, and that is what we've been doing till now. We've been adding different half consonants to all the vowels, and in this lesson we will add this root consonant or half consonant to all these vowels. Okay, so let us start with the first sound, r. And you get this sound r when you add r to a. R plus a equal to r. R plus a equal to r. And r is pronounced like ru in run. 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 Okay. Let's see how to write r. The rupee symbol is based on r. Okay. Next is ra, and you get this sound ra when you add r to a. R plus a equal to ra. R plus a equal to ra. Okay. And ra is pronounced like ra in raft. Raft. Okay. And ra is written like this. Okay. Next sound is re. And you get this sound re when you add r to e. R plus e equal to re. R plus e equal to re. And re is pronounced like ri in river. River. Okay. And re is written like this. Once again, okay. The next sound is re, and you get this sound re when you add r to e. R plus e equal to re. R plus e equal to re. And re is pronounced like ree in reef. Okay. And re is written like this. Okay. The next sound is ru, and you get this sound ru when you add r to u. R plus u equal to ru. R plus u equal to ru. And ru is pronounced like ru in rupee. Rupee. Okay. And rupee, ru is written like this. Okay. Yes. Next is ru. 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 And ru is obtained when you add r to u. R plus u equal to ru. R plus u equal to ru. 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 And ru is pronounced like ROO in room. 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 Okay. And ru is written like this. Okay. Next is re. 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 And you get this sound re when you add r to a. R plus a equal to re. R plus a equal to re. 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 And re is pronounced like re in red. 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 Okay. And re is written like this. Okay. Next is rai. 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 And rai is obtained when you add r to I. R plus I equal to rai. R plus I equal to rai. Rai. And rai is pronounced like ri. Ri in ride. 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 Okay. And rai is written like this. Okay. The next sound is ro. 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 And you get this sound ro when you add r to o. R plus o equal to ro. R plus o equal to ro. 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 And ro is pronounced like ro in rotate. 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 Okay. And ro is written like this. Okay. Next is raw. 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 And you get this sound raw when you add r to ow. R plus ow equal to raw. R plus ow equal to raw. Raw. And raw is pronounced like ROW in rowdy. 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 Okay. And raw is written like this. Okay. Next sound is rum. 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 And you get this sound rum when you add r to R plus equal to rum. R plus equal to rum. Rum. And rum is pronounced like the word rum itself. Okay. Rum. R-U-M. Rum. Alright. And now we'll see how to write rum. So rum is basically the first vowel r with a dot above the horizontal line. Okay. The last sound is raha. 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 And you get this sound raha when you add r to aha. R plus aha equal to raha. R plus aha equal to raha. Okay. And raha is written like this. Alright. So those are the sounds of r. To recap, it is r plus a equal to r, r plus a equal to ra, r plus e equal to re, r plus e equal to re, r plus u equal to ru, r plus u equal to ru, r plus a equal to re, r plus I equal to rai, r plus o equal to ro, r plus au equal to rau, r plus equal to ram, and r plus aha equal to raha. Alright, so those sounds are of r. Barahakadi of l. Okay, l. Now, these are the vowels of Hindi. A, a, I, e, u, e, I, o, au, and aha. And these are the different consonants. So, when we add a half consonant to a vowel, we get a sound. Okay, and this is called as Barahakadi in Hindi. And that is what we have been doing till now. We have been adding the half consonants to different vowels to see what sounds we get. And in this video, we will learn Barahakadi of L. We'll see what happens when we add this root consonant to all these vowels. Okay, so let us start with the first sound, which is L. 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 And you get this sound L when you add L. L to A. L plus A equal to L. L plus A equal to L. And L is pronounced like LO in London. 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 And like LU in lucky. 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 Okay. Let us see how to write L. Yes. Next is La. 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 And you get this sound La when you add L to A. L plus A equal to La. L plus A equal to La. La. Okay. And La is pronounced like LA in large. 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 And like LA in lava. 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 Okay. And La is written like this. Yeah. Next is Li. 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 And you get this sound Li when you add L to E. L plus E equal to Li. L plus E equal to Li. Li. Okay. And Li is pronounced like Li in lip. 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 And like Li in lily. Li. 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 Lily. Okay. And Li. Li is written like this. Okay. The next sound is Li. 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 And you get this sound Li when you add L to E. L plus E equal to Li. L plus E equal to Li. Li. And Li is pronounced like LEA in leap. 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 And like LEA in leader. 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 Okay. Let us see how to write Li. Yes. The next sound or letter is lu. 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 And you get this sound lu when you add l to u. L plus u equal to lu. L plus u equal to lu. Lu. And pronunciation of lu is like lu in aluminum or aluminium as some call it. Aluminium. Aluminum. 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 And like LOO in look. 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 LOO in look. 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 Okay. And lu is written like this. Okay. Next is lu. 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 And you get this sound lu when you add l to u. L plus u equal to lu. L plus u equal to lu. Lu. And lu is pronounced like LOO in loop. 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 Okay. And lu is written like this. Next is lay. 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 And you get this sound lay when you add l to a. L plus a equal to lay. L plus a equal to lay. 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 And lay is pronounced like LE in leg. Leg. Lay. G. Lay. G. Okay. And lay is written like this. Okay. Next is lie. 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 And you get this sound lie when you add l to I. L plus I equal to lie. L plus I equal to lie. 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 Okay. And lie is pronounced like the word L-I-E, lie itself. Okay. Lie. Lie. Alright. Let us see how to write lie. Okay. Next is low. 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 And you get this sound low when you add l to o. L plus o equal to low. L plus o equal to low. Low. Okay. And low is pronounced like LO in polo. 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 Alright. Let us see how to write low. Okay. And like this. Alright. Next is love. 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 And you get this sound love when you add l to ow. L plus ow equal to love. L plus ow equal to love. 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 And love is pronounced like LOU in loud. 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 Alright. And love is written like this. Okay. Next is lum. 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 And you get this sound lum when you add l to L plus equal to lum. L plus equal to lum. Lum. Okay, and lum is pronounced like L-U-M in lump, 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 lump. Okay, and lum is written like this. All right. Last sound is lah, 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 and you get this sound lah when you add l to a ha. L plus a ha equal to lah. L plus a ha equal to lah. All right, and lah is written like this. Yes. So those are the sounds of L. To recap, it is L plus A equal to L, L plus I equal to La, L plus E equal to Li, L plus E equal to Li, L plus U equal to Lu, L plus U equal to Lu, L plus A equal to Le, L plus I equal to Lai, L plus O equal to Lo, L plus Au equal to Love, L plus equal to Lum, and L plus Aha equal to Laha. Alright? We will learn about the Baraha Kadi of V. Now, we know about the 12 vowels of Hindi. A, I, U, E, I, O, Au, and Aha. And we know about the 36 consonants too. Right? We know that we get different sounds of Hindi when we add half consonant to a vowel or half consonant to vowels, and that is what we've been doing till now. We've been adding different half consonants to all the vowels, and in this lesson we will add this root consonant or half consonant to all these vowels. Okay, so let us start with the first sound, V. V, and you get this sound V when you add V to A. V plus A equal to V. V plus A equal to V. V, and V is pronounced like VA in oval. O-V-L, oval, O-V-L, oval, and like VA in Java. Java, Java. Okay, now let us see how to write V. Okay, very simple. Yeah. The next sound is Va, and you get this sound Va when you add V to A. V plus A equal to Va. V plus A equal to Va, and Va is pronounced like VA in vast. Okay, let us see how to write Va. Okay, yes. The next sound is V, and you get this sound V when you add V to E. V plus E equal to V. V plus E equal to V. And V is pronounced like WI in win. Win, and like VI in activity. Okay, and V is written like this. Okay, the next sound is V, and you get this sound V when you add V to E. V plus E equal to V. V plus E equal to V. V. And V is pronounced like W-E-E in weak. 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 Okay. And V is written like this. Okay. Yes. The next sound is woo. 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 And we get this sound woo when we add v to oo. V plus oo equal to woo. V plus oo equal to woo. Woo. And woo is pronounced like W-O-O in wood. 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 Okay. And let us see how to write woo. Okay. The next sound is woo. 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 And we get this sound woo when we add v to oo. V plus oo equal to woo. V plus oo equal to woo. And oo is pronounced like W-O-O in wool. 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 Woo. Wool. Okay. And woo is written like this. Alright. The next sound is way. 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 And we get this sound way when we add v to a. V plus a equal to way. V plus a equal to way. Way. And way is pronounced like W-E in west. West. Way. West. Okay. And way is written like this. Okay. The next sound is Y. 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 And we get this sound Y when we add V to I. V plus I equal to Y. V plus I equal to Y. Y. And Y is pronounced like W-I in wide. 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 And like V-I in Y-wa. 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 Okay. And Y is written like this. Okay. The next sound is wo. O. Wo. And wo is obtained when you add v to o. V plus o equal to wo. V plus o equal to wo. Wo. And wo is pronounced like V-O in vote. 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 Okay. And wo is written like this. Okay. The next sound is wow. 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 And we get this sound wow when we add v to ow. V plus ow equal to wow. V plus ow equal to wow. Wow. And wow is pronounced like W-O-W. The word wow itself. Wow. Okay. Wow. And wow is written like this. Okay. Yes. The next sound is wum. 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 And you get this sound wum when we add v to v plus equal to vum. V plus equal to vum. Vum. and vum is pronounced like vum in ovum. Ovum, 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 ovum. Okay, and vum is written like this. Okay, the last sound is vaha, 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 and you get this sound vaha when you add v to aha. V plus aha equal to vaha. V plus aha equal to vaha. Vaha, and vaha is written like this. Okay. Yes. So those are the sounds of v. To recap, it is v plus a equal to v plus a equal to va, v plus e equal to v, v plus e equal to v, v plus u equal to u, v plus u equal to u, v plus a equal to v, v plus I equal to y, v plus o equal to o, v plus au equal to wow, v plus equal to and v plus aha equal to vaha. Okay, so go ahead and practice writing and pronouncing all the sounds.